Hello students. The first chapter today we are going to start is vowels and consonants. वैसे तो छोटी क्लासेस में ये पढ़ा ही जाता है, अदरवाइज ऑल्सो यू आर वेरी वेल वर्स्ड कि वॉवल्स और कॉन्सोनेंट्स क्या होते हैं, पर फिर भी इसको पढ़ना इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि जब हम कम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम्स में जाते हैं तो आवाज़ों को सही तौर पे अगर हम इंटरप्रेट करते हैं तभी ये पता लगेगा कि स्पेलिंग कैसे बननी है. वहाँ क्वेश्चंस आते हैं whether the spelling of this particular word is perfectly correct or not. So in that case, if you know from where, which place and how the pronunciation has been done, then it is easier for you to find out the spelling of that particular word. और वो correct भी होनी चाहिए. So these are the fundamental components of alphabets. Vowels क्या हैं? ये वो साउंड्स हैं जिनको बोलते वक्त हमें बहुत ज़्यादा परेशानी उठाने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. मतलब इट इज़ ईजियर टू प्रोड्यूस, द साउंड इज़ ईजियर टू प्रोड्यूस, और वोकल कॉर्ड को भी बहुत तकलीफ़ नहीं उठानी पड़ती है. दे आर 5 इन नंबर, A-E-I-O एंड U. अगर आप इसे बोलेंगे तो A-E-I-O-U, बहुत ज़्यादा परेशानी इनको बोलने में नहीं होती. एंड द रेस्ट आर कॉन्सोनेंट्स. अल्फ़ाबेट्स 26 हैं, ये 5 वॉवल हैं, एंड अदर्स आर रेस्ट आर कॉन्सोनेंट्स. कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि वी टेक वाई ऑल्सो समटाइम्स एज वॉवल. लाइक हैप्पी के अंदर आवाज़ जो है इस वाई की, दिस इज लाइक आई, राइट. तो हम इसको समटाइम्स वी डू टेक इट. इसी तरह से इफ आई टेक अ वर्ड से ऑनेस्ट, राइट, ऑनेस्ट इज द वर्ड. सो दिस पर्टिकुलर part H is not vowel, right, but the sound produced by this particular alphabet is O, like A. So we consider it as vowel and we write an in front of this particular word. Articles को हम थोड़ी देर बाद पढ़ते हैं, but right now what we are doing is it's just vowels and consonants. Now what are the characteristics of vowels? As I said that इसको बताते हुए, बोलते हुए, we don't have to really put much of pressure in the vocal cord, और generally vocal cord open होता है इसको बोलते वक्त. Vocal cord vibrates when we produce the sounds of vowels. Whatever word we are making, at least one vowel is there, right? Like in, छोटा सा word है, फिर भी इसमें आई है. At, the word is too small, but at, a is there. So make a word, when we make a word, उसको बनाने में at least one vowel is required. That is called as monotones. And diphthongs is when the sound is being produced. How? Like from one vowel to another vowel, when there is a stretch of the sound, is called as complex sounds, right? जैसे यहाँ board में O and A both are vowels, so the stretch of the sound is O, board. So this sound is a complex sound where two vowels are there, और stretch जो है वो एक vowel के sound से दूसरे vowel तक हो रही है. So this is a complex sound. So इस तरह से words जो हैं वो बनते हैं. Next is consonants. Now what are consonants? Speech sounds produced with some closure in vocal tract. Vocal tract को हमें इसे बंद करके बोलना होता है. आप A, E, I को छोड़कर जो भी अल्फ़ाबेट बोलेंगे आप देखेंगे वहाँ पर either we are using teeth or we are using tongue or we are using lip or other parts of the mouth, but not that vocal cord track को इतना open करके we don't speak out. So what are the characteristics of consonants? Consonants के characters हैं. First thing is definitely vocal cord vibrates, right? Like B, D, vibration थोड़ी सी होती है. If we say P, T, K, these are voiceless consonants because there is no such vibration which is happening. फाइन. अब कौन सा अल्फ़ाबेट कहाँ से बोला जाता है, मतलब किस तरह से बोला जाता है, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज प्लेस ऑफ आर्टिकुलेशन. फर्स्ट इज bilabial. Bilabial means both the lips are used to speak out this particular sound, like P and B. आप देखेंगे इसको बोलते वक्त दोनों जो lips हैं वो टच होते हैं. So this is called as bilabial. What is dental? Tongue against teeth. आप थ बोलिए तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ये जो जुबान है हमारी वो दांतों के पीछे टच होती है. तो जो भी अल्फ़ाबेट हम इस तरह से बोलते हैं जहाँ पर टंग इज बीन टच्ड अगेंस्ट टीथ, देन दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डेंटल. एल्वियोलर मीन्स टंग अगेंस्ट द रिज बिहाइंड टीथ, मतलब पूरे टीथ को वो टच नहीं करता है, बट इट इज टचिंग अ लिटिल रिज, मतलब उसके कोने को टच करता है, जैसे टी or D. Then velar, back of tongue against the soft palate. K अगर आप बोलेंगे तो ऊपर की तरफ जो एक सॉफ्ट एरिया होता है मुंह का, वहाँ पर टंग जो है लगती है. Now if you speak K and G, K, G, so you'll see that the tongue is touching the upper part of your mouth. Then comes manner of articulations. What do you mean by that? Manner of articulations means how these changes of the mouth is being done, how the sound is being produced, whether it is vocal cord which is important for that, whether it is nasal, or what exactly we do when we speak out. So first one is plosive, complete closure and release, like P, P and B. तो यहाँ पर हम बोलकर रुक जाते हैं, राइट. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज स्टॉप्स. फ्रिकेटिव्स, फ्रिकेटिव का मतलब है जब हम इसको बोलते हैं तो हमारा वोकल कॉर्ड छोटा हो जाता है, ऐसा हमें लगता है कि वो कहीं सिकुड़ गया. जैसे एफ, आप गले को महसूस करेंगे तो आपको लगेगा कि आपका जो गला है वो थोड़ा सा सिकुड़ गया है. सो एफ, वी. देन एफ्रिकेट्स, it's a combination of stops and fabricates, like ch, ch, ch. देखिए आप स्टॉप हो गए एकदम से बोलकर च, पर एट द सेम टाइम कहीं ना कहीं जो च है वहाँ पर वोकल कॉर्ड भी थोड़ा सा सिकुड़ा है. सो दैट इज दीज काइंड ऑफ साउंड्स आर कॉल्ड एज एफ्रिकेट्स. Nasals, when we use air flow through our nose, that is what is called as nasal, like M, N. So आप महसूस करेंगे नाक के अंदर there is some kind of vibration is there when we speak these kind of sounds. Then comes liquids, air flow around the tongue. tongue के चारों तरफ हवा जो है वो present हो जाती है, like L and R, L and R. And glides, gliding means the gliding motion of the articulates, means जब आप W मतलब ऐसे बोलते हैं तो पूरा का पूरा मुंह ऐसा लगता है जैसे it is into a wave. So J, पूरा मुंह जो है वो घूमता है. So W and J are glides. Now what happens is whether it is school or you're writing or you're speaking or you're doing spellings and all, very very important, it's like if you know how the sound in the word is originating, it will be quite easier to understand the spelling. Even if you're not learning, not mugging up the spelling, you know what can be the correct spelling of that if you know how the sound has been produced of a consonant or a vowel. Hello students, now let's talk about further, and today we are talking about words and parts of speech. What is a part of speech? जब हम बात करते हैं, बोलते हैं, तो जितने words हम use कर रहे हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं से originated हैं. So those words are called as from parts of speech we actually speak. So basic units of the language that carries a meaning is called as a word. How many type of words are there? First of all, noun. Noun is a naming word. किसी भी तरह का नाम अगर आप लेते हैं, कुछ भी नाम, से अमेरिका, से आगरा, things में bat, bag, tree, pen, pencil, any name when you're talking about, then it is called as noun. Definitely we are going to be into detail also of these words, but let me talk about first the intro part. Pronouns are the words which replaces noun. Replaces noun means, like if I say Ram is a good boy, Ram goes to school daily, Ram is this, Ram is that. So instead of Ram, that is noun, I can use he. Okay, so this he word, which is a pronoun, is replacing noun. राम को ही से रिप्लेस किया जा सकता है क्योंकि he is used for a boy and it is a pronoun. So it is replacing noun. What is adjective? Adjective is a word which describes noun or pronoun. Noun or pronoun के बारे में कुछ भी कहा जाए, जैसे a good boy, a tall tree, a nice dress, whatever, like उसके बाद या तो noun आना होता है या तो pronoun आना होता है adjectives के बाद. So it is qualifying noun or pronoun. Next one is verb. Verb is an action word. कोई भी काम जब हम कर रहे हैं, we are walking, we are sleeping, we are writing, whatever we are doing, that is called as action word. Adverbs, it describe verb. It talks about verb. Like if I say run, how to run? Run slowly. So slowly is an adverb. कैसे भागा जाए? धीरे भागा जाए. तो ये जो धीरे है, slowly है, this is qualifying verb. So hence it becomes an adverb. Then comes preposition. Preposition shows relations between noun like in, on, at. Like I am sitting on the chair. तो chair जो है, that's noun. So it is relating it के I'm sitting on the chair. chair के ऊपर बैठे हैं. तो अगर preposition नहीं होगा, then the noun cannot be related to. Sentence का मतलब भी पूरा नहीं आएगा. Seventh is conjunction. These are the words which connects phrases, words, clauses, sentences like and, but, or, etc. Last one is intersection. It expresses strong feeling and surprises. We use, many types of words which, like we don't have to exactly explain, लेकिन हमारे मुंह से वो words ऐसे ही निकल पड़ते हैं. जैसे हमने कुछ अच्छे से देखा, so we say wow, right? So these words are intersection, like hurrah, like oof, like oh. तो ये सारे words हैं जो कि हमारी feelings को represent करते हैं. So these are called as intersection. Hi students, let's talk about sentences. Sentences is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. Now if I say I, girl, am a, this doesn't make any sense, no? So words are been there, but it is not making any sense. So it has to be such a orientation. It should be arranged in such a way that it should give or express a complete thought. Now if I write down I am a girl, so yes, now it makes some sense. So sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. How many parts of subjects are there? There are two parts. First is subject. Sentence has got two parts, subject and predicate. Subject means about what we talk. The person, place, thing or idea that is doing or being something जिसके बारे में बात किया जाए, that is what is called as a subject. Like the dog is barking, so we are talking about the dog, so this is a subject. और predicate क्या होता है? जो कहा जाए, subject के बारे में जो कहा जाए, that is a predicate. It tells what the subject does or is. Example, she likes apple. This girl is liking apples. So इसके बारे में ही कहा जा रहा है that she is liking apples. Hence, this becomes predicate. How many type of sentences are there? First is declarative sentences. These are statement sentences. They can be positive, they can be negative. Positive sentences को हम affirmative sentences भी बोलते हैं. इसके अंदर कोई negative word we do not use, like no, not, never. ये जो negative words हैं we do not use. So the flower is red. So it is just a statement and a positive statement. If we go for negative, the flower is not red. So this not is going to make this sentence as negative. So negative sentences में not, no, never ऐसे words जो हैं use होते हैं making the sentence negative. Next one is interrogative sentence. It means the sentence which asks a question and it carries this mark. This mark is what? Interrogative mark. Yeah, interrogative sign. It ends with question mark. Are you coming? ये पूछा जा रहा है. Are you coming? So we have to make a question mark. This is important because you need to do punctuation. So punctuation में जहाँ question put up हो रहा है वहाँ पर आपको ये sign लगाना पड़ेगा. Then imperative sentence is a sentence which gives, in which there is a command or a request or order or advice is there and ends with a full stop. Like if I say please sit down, so it is a request because we are using please here. So hence it is, what is it? It is a sentence which is showing a request and hence it is imperative sentence. Then exclamatory sentence, these are the sentences which expresses strong feelings or emotions and ends with the sign of exclamation. This is a sign of exclamation. What a beautiful day. So expression is there that it's a beautiful day, right? So here the sign of exclamation will be here at the end of this, right? Or it can be in the beginning also. In that case, we use a word, a special word, like if I say wow, and then there has to be a sign of exclamation here, as it is containing sign of exclamation at the end. If it is in the beginning, there has to be a special word which is expressing the feel. Wow, it is a beauty, right? So what I'm saying here, that yes, whatever I'm saying, it's very, very beautiful. So here I'm taking a word which is supporting the expression, जो मेरी बात को support कर रहा है, ये word वो है. So ऐसे words जब हम use करते हैं तो उनके बराबर में ही next to them sign of exclamation होना ज़रूरी होता है. And the rest of the sentence can continue. It is a beauty, मतलब whatever I'm saying, it's very, very beautiful. Then comes sentence structure. Sentence जो है वो काफ़ी vary करते हैं. अभी तो हमने पढ़ा subject, predicate, type of sentences. But sometimes you will see कि subject अलग अलग तरह से vary करते हैं and they range differently. So there are three structures, not three, four structures: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentences. Simple sentences क्या है? It just containing a single sentence, an independent clause, छोटा सा sentence with ending with full stop here, like she reads, it's a simple sentence. Now when we come to compound sentences, you see there are more, two or more independent clauses joining by a word, coordinating conjunction, or a semicolon. If it is there, then it is a compound sentence. Like how we can understand this? Suppose I say, she likes tea and she likes coffee. दो अलग अलग sentences हैं. She likes tea. दूसरा sentence, she likes coffee. Right. Now, if I want to make a sentence compound, दोनों sentences को मैं एक साथ लाना चाहती हूँ, तो what I can write, she like tea and coffee both. Alright. So वहाँ पर मैं एक कंजंक्शन लगाकर इसको जोड़ रही हूँ, दोनों सेंटेंसेस को आई एम एडिंग, एंड इट इज मेकिंग वन सेंटेंस विच इज कॉल्ड एज कंपाउंड, वेयर बिकॉज यहाँ पर दो सेंटेंसेस एंड से जुड़े हुए हैं. देन कम्स कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस. कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस consist of one independent clause and one or more dependent clause. How? Now suppose I write here, she reads because she enjoys it, right? So अगर मैं इसको हटा देती हूँ, she reads, so this is complete in itself. Okay? और अगर मैं इसको हटा देती हूँ, because she enjoys it, so it doesn't make any sense, you know, this part doesn't make any sense अगर ये अकेला लिखा जाए. So this is a dependent clause. Because she enjoys it is a dependent clause क्योंकि इसके सामने कुछ नहीं है और मतलब भी पूरा नहीं हो रहा है. The meaning is not complete. But अगर मैं इसे देखती हूँ, she reads, so this is a complete one. वो पढ़ती है. So she reads is an independent clause, but this is the one which is a dependent clause on this one. So when this part is dependent on this, hence it becomes a complex sentence. Compound complex sentence means consist of two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. Like she reads because she enjoys it and he writes to express himself. ये पार्ट तो बिल्कुल कंप्लीट है, लेकिन बाकी के सेंटेंसेस भी यू कैन से देयर आर मोर डिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस, एक दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंड कर रहे हैं, और अगर शुरू वाला पार्ट ना हो तो दे आर इनकम्प्लीट. सो सच sentences are called as compound complex sentences. Thank you.